very good morning to everyone. My name is Vaishnavi and I am from 3rd semester computer science student at Cambridge Institute of Technology North Campus. So the data set that I have chosen is the global weather repository. So first, from warnings, import filter warnings. Filter warnings, this library ignores the warnings. So as my friend already explained about the libraries such as import pandas and the import JSON. So I'll move on to the next, that is data frame.head. This function gives the quick look of the data set. So you can see my data set has the country, location name, latitude and the longitude, and so it goes on. And the next, the data frame.information gives the information about the data types, column, null, non-null, count, data type. And it also gives about the storage, memory storage. So data frame.shape gives you the information about the number of rows and the columns. So my data set has 3,314 rows and the 41 columns. Import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. This helps to create the plots such as the pair plots, line plots and the bar plot and the scatter plots. So I have plotted the scatter plot. So you can see in this scatter plot, the x-axis represents the wind miles per hour and the y-axis represents the temperature Celsius. So when there is the less wind, so you can see the temperature is high. So all they are scattered when the wind is low, when the miles per hour of the wind is low. So in the next graph, you can see the x-axis represents the pressure, and the y-axis represents the temperature. So as the pressure decreases, temperature also decreases. So as the pressure increases, the temperature is decreasing. This is the distribution plot of the humidity versus density. So you can see the variation of the humidity in this graph. So these libraries along with the C1 is used to create the various complex visualizations such as histograms and many more. So here I have plotted the bar graph for the cities which have the maximum temperature and for the cities which have the minimum temperature. So this bar plot gives the information about the top 10 cities, which means the maximum temperature which cities have. And this bar plot gives the information about the bottom 10 cities, which means the information about the 10 most minimum temperatures. So we can also find the temperature of the temperature trend in a particular cities. So this temperature trend in the Kabul, so you can see the variation in the temperature with respect to the date. We can also find this temperature trend in a particular cities. Temperature trend in the different cities also. So this is the temperature trend in Kabul. So we can also find the temperature trend for the other cities. So by changing the cities in the selector. So this graph shows the temperature trend in the New Delhi. So you can see the variations. So it had dropped from 30 to 34 degrees Celsius to the 28 to 30 degrees Celsius. So in this way we can find the temperature trend for each cities by selecting the cities in the selector. And this graph shows the trends of the temperature, humidity, wind speed for the top 10 cities with respect to the date. Now next I have imported the folium. So folium is a greatest tool which can be used to visualize the geographical data and to analyze and to create a web-based maps. So this graph consists of the two maps, that is the folium map and the heat map. So folium map, so I can even adjust it according to me. So I can find out the heat map of a particular location. So in this way I can find the heat map of a particular location and according to the range by selecting the latitude and the longitude. And this is also the another heat map, interactive global temperature heat map. So this shows the variations of the colors according to the temperature in all of the locations. And this is a 3D scatter plot of a temperature, humidity, wind speed. So this is the line plot of the UX index variations. UX index variations is nothing but the ultraviolet radiations over the time. So we can make out the ultraviolet radiations increase and the decrease, and the weather forecast can analyze this, and it can help to the analyze the disasters such as greenhouse effects and the ozone depletion. So here this graph shows that on 29/8/2023 the UX index variation was high in this data, and this is the heat map of the UX index variations by month and the year. This is a box plot of the gust speed variations. Gust speed variation is nothing but a sudden increase in the wind speed over an average of the wind speed, which lasts for the very few minutes. So this is the gust speed variation across the different locations, and this is the box plot of that. So you all know about the weather forecast and the meteorologist who analyzes the data of the current weathers and the previous weathers. So to get the so they can interpret the data and to give the predictions about the weathers and the atmospheric processes. So by using such type of 3D visualizations and these plots, it will be easier for them to estimate and to predict, and so the accuracy of the prediction will be increased by using these 3Ds. I can even find the unique information of such data, of my data. So here I found the unique wind miles per hour. So the information about the unique wind miles per hour is the 96. I even found this table consists of the countries which has the condition text as a clear. So you can even find these for the other countries which have the other condition text like clear, sunny, overcast, mild, and light rain. So this data frame dot is null sum is used to find all the null files in this data. So we can also find the mean, standard deviation and the variance of the factors present in this data sheet. So I have found the visibility, mean for the visibility, so it is 9.796, and the standard deviation of the pressure is 5.74, and the variance of the humidity is 431.70. So we can find for the other factors also from this data sheet. So this table gives the information about the instance when the weather is clear and the visibility is above 40. So this gives the information. So we can also find when weather is sunny and when the variation, pressure, we can also give that factors, and we can find the information which we want particularly about the two instances. So thank you, and